Alrighty, so we're working on the back of the fur-covered chair, and I used one piece of fabric starting from the front and draped over the back, and so we have this wonky piece right here where all the fabric comes together. And so I'm just going to follow the line of the seam of my chair where it already is, and that's where I'm going to make the seam of my fur. And of course the fur is so forgiving that it doesn't matter at all where the seam is. You probably won't see it. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to get that piece. I'm going to hold my foot. If this wasn't on a video, I would probably just lay the chair down. But so what I do is I fold the fabric right here so I know when I cut it, it'll touch the seam. And I start my scissors at the bottom. And when you cut fur, you don't want to just go right on top. You want to kind of slide the scissors underneath. That way the fur will hang over your cut. So I'm just going to eyeball it, no measuring at all. And I start cutting. And that's okay. Okay, my foot's up there because I'm crazy. You getting that cut? Can you see? See, just a quick little cut. The end. And it's okay if it's not straight, because as you see, even though the cut's here, look how far the fur comes. And I'm just going to cut this other piece so it'll come about the same. So this is a much larger piece. But I'm just going to kind of start, and I'll probably overcompensate and make it a little bigger at first. So that's going way. I just kind of cut. And I just want to get rid of a lot right now. And then I'll go closer and closer. So as you can see, look, I can kind of tell where it's going to come together. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Again, putting these scissors, I'm not going to crunch and chop all that hair off. I want to keep that hair. That's gross. Keep the fur. That way when it meets, it'll, look at that. Look how close that is. So see, when I glue this on, you're not even going to see that seam. And that's how you make a fur seam.